Welcome everyone. So today we have something super practical and exciting. We don't have any slides, and what we have here is that just first of all go to the course and download the raw file for my phone photo that I took. And then we're gonna dive into my Lightroom phone app and we're gonna edit one photo all together. So what you're gonna do here is that just like stop the video, download the file to your Lightroom phone app, and then no further ado, we're just gonna dive in. So I'm in my Lightroom phone app and I hope you already downloaded this file, and we're gonna turn this photo into this one. So definitely stay until the end because this one is super practical, and definitely try to edit together with me. And you can sometimes like pause the video and then turn on the video again, and if it's easier for you and if I'm going too quickly. So no further ado, let's just dive in. So first of all, when I look at the photo here, I can see that it's completely like, yeah, there's like some missing weird stuff here that's not supposed to here. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to my crop tool and first of all cutting this photo for sure, because this one is not nice whatsoever. And then another thing, like obviously, like usually when I start out, then I go to my presets and then I just choose one of my presets that I'm quite often using to get my similar style in general. So for example, I would probably go for not this one, maybe this one. But right now, since this one is the photography 101 course, then we're not gonna dive into presets, because again, like these ones, we're gonna dive more into these ones later a little bit. But again, like I highly recommend these ones, because Lightroom presets in general give you a super consistent style. But if you don't have like your own presets created, then you can obviously like go to your premium. And for example, let's look at the travel one. Like, let's see what we have here. Like, okay, these ones look a little bit bad. And then what else do we have here? Yeah, these are more like focused in general to portraits in the premium library, I mean. And then futuristic, let's see what we have here. Maybe we can find something that's already in the library, so we don't have to go further. But again, like this one, as you can see, I'm just like playing around with different things, like seeing what do I like, what do I not like. And then like this one are just like useful tools in general. What we're going to do here is that we're just going to go to the library still, and then we just lose the presets right now. We're just gonna focus on the basic editing. But again, like definitely check out those presets and get something from online to have a consistent style and in general. And then the next thing what we're gonna do is that we apply selective edits. So with selective edits, what you're gonna do is that you just tap the plus button, plus icon that appears on the upper left corner, and then choose one of the selective edits like brush selection. So for example, with brush selection, I can go with this one. This one I actually don't like it because it's not consistent. So what I'm doing here is that I'm rather selecting the radial gradient one. So what we have here is this one, then I turn it around, and then I can go to effects, for example, more clarity. Then on the light section, I would say shadows always up, and then we can go with black and whites, but in general, shadows up, highlights down always. And you can already see that it's like way better in general. And then another thing what we have here is that the the light section. So the light section is pretty similar as desktop one. The exposure, I would not touch it that much, but I would always touch shadows and then highlights down, and then blacks and whites. And these ones you can already see like difference is huge. But again, like I would not play around with this one because then you lose the quality, and then the quality goes way down the hill. And then again, like these are like the little minor edits that you can see that are making a huge difference here already. So if we go, for example, here, another thing, and then what we're going to do here is that we edit only the outer layer. So we go to the light, then we go, for example, no, not like this one, probably the black one. So it edits like the around the main subject, and this one makes a lot of sense in general. So right now I'm gonna stop it here. Pretty happy with the edit in general, but what I would also do is that I would use some phone advanced editing techniques. So I would go to color, and then I would use the HSL panel in general. But these ones are the topics that we're gonna dive deep into our intermediate course. So in this course, we're not gonna dive deep into this one, but in general, if you look at this one, then it's already pretty good. So there you have it. Before and after. Before and after. But again, like for example, if you are still super lost and you don't like what's happening here in general, then just like try the auto button. And with this one, you can make magic as well. At least you get like the basics, and you can make sure that you're not completely over editing. But again, like if you only touch the auto button, then what happens here is that they mostly like change the exposure, and this doesn't make sense at all. So I would rather like go deep on the black and whites and maybe a little bit of contrast, but in general. But the selective tool makes a huge difference here, because there you can focus on the main subject, which are the two cups here, and then it makes way more sense. So I go to my effects, I put on the clarity, dehaze, no, sorry, not dehaze, clarity, and then maybe a little bit texture, then light, shadows up, okay, maybe too much, highlights down, and then blacks and whites. And again, like this one is a huge difference in general. Maybe more around the clarity again. And then, yeah, there you have it. Before and after. Before and after. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful, and I can't wait to see your edited photos on Lightroom phone app, and hope you practice a little bit of photography with your phone as well and challenge yourself in general. See you next time. Bye!